Croydon taken over by armed protesting gangs, a royal family perspective. In the heart of Croydon, a storm was brewing. The city, known for its vibrant community and bustling streets, found itself engulfed in chaos. Armed protesting gangs roamed the streets, their motives shrouded in mystery. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the city, a palpable tension gripped the air. But what did this upheaval mean for the royal family, and why were they suddenly at the center of this unfolding drama? Just days before the protests erupted, whispers of discontent had reached Buckingham Palace. The royal family had been following the growing unrest carefully, as it echoed deeper societal issues. Rumors of economic disparity and calls for reform had sparked debates across the nation. The royal family, often seen as a stabilizing force, was now caught in a web of uncertainty. But then, the protests escalated. Social media exploded with images and videos of masked figures brandishing weapons, demanding change. The hashtags #CroydonChows and #RoyalResponsibility trended overnight. Viewers were glued to their screens, eager to understand the implications of these events on the monarchy. As the protests intensified, a royal spokesperson released a statement urging calm and dialogue. However, the gangs were not interested in words. They wanted action. The leader of the protesters, a charismatic figure known only as the Advocate, became a symbol of the growing unrest. He claimed that the monarchy had lost touch with the realities faced by ordinary citizens. Each speech he delivered fueled the fire, drawing more supporters into the fray. Meanwhile, inside the palace walls, the royal family held an emergency meeting. The stakes were higher than ever. How could they address the nation while ensuring their safety? The Queen, known for her poise, was visibly shaken. "We must show we care," she insisted, her voice resolute yet laced with concern. But how would they reach the hearts of a population demanding immediate action? In a surprising turn of events, plans for a royal visit to Croydon were announced. The decision was met with mixed reactions. Some hailed it as a brave move, while others called it a publicity stunt. The Advocate himself declared that the royal family should not come without a plan for real change. His words rang out like a challenge, leaving the palace strategists scrambling for a response. As the day of the visit approached, anticipation built. The streets were filled with supporters and detractors alike, all vying for attention. Would the royal family be met with cheers or jeers? And what would happen if tensions flared? The day arrived, and the atmosphere was electric. Crowds gathered, some waving banners in support of the royal family, while others brandished signs demanding justice and reform. The Advocate stood at the forefront, rallying his followers. As the royal motorcade approached, fear and excitement mingled in the air. Suddenly, chaos erupted. A confrontation between rival factions turned violent, and the situation spiraled out of control. The royal family, just steps away from the turmoil, faced an unprecedented crisis. In that moment, the future of the monarchy hung in the balance. Would they retreat, or would they stand firm in the face of adversity? In a remarkable display of courage, the Queen stepped out of the vehicle, her presence commanding attention. The crowd fell silent, and in that moment, the tension shifted. With genuine empathy, she addressed the crowd, acknowledging their struggles and fears. "I hear you," she said, her voice steady, "and I stand with you in the pursuit of a better future." The Advocate, caught off guard by her unexpected bravery, found himself at a crossroads. Would he continue to advocate for confrontation, or could this be a moment for genuine dialogue? The crowd watched, breathless, as he stepped forward, a flicker of respect in his eyes. As the dust settled, the protests took on a new tone. Discussions sparked, and for the first time, the royal family and the citizens of Croydon were engaging in meaningful conversation. But the question lingered, was this the beginning of a transformative moment for the monarchy, or merely a temporary balm over deeper wounds? The camera panned out, capturing the scene, a mix of hope and uncertainty. The royal family had taken a bold step, but how far would it reach? The Advocate's next move remained unclear, and viewers were left wondering about the future of both Croydon and the monarchy. As night fell, news broke that a secret meeting had been arranged between palace officials and the protest leaders. What would come of this unexpected alliance? Would it lead to real change, or would it deepen the divide? As the screen faded to black, viewers were left on the edge of their seats, eager for the next update. The story of Croydon's unrest was far from over, and the royal family's role in it would continue to unfold in surprising ways. Stay tuned for what comes next in this riveting saga.